So our big topic of the week is in response to the Sega's Game Gear Mini. A very, very small device which has 4 games on it, and we thought, well, let's do a Game Boy Micro Junior. There's already a Game Boy Micro, so we'll call it the Junior. Can it be smaller, though? I think it was as small as it needs to be. So we're going to combine both Game Boy and Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance games, and we're going to come out with our definitive top 15 games to place on a Nintendo Mini system, the Game Boy Micro Junior, and we're going to do it via a game. Greg, what are the rules to the game?
Well, I know you've played it with me before, Lee. I'm not sure if Nick's ever played it before. Basically, we all have 15 games each, which we select, but we all give them a value of between 1 and 15 points. So we're kind of pitting the games against each other. There'll be 15 rounds, and then the first round we'll all have a game, and we'll all have given a score between 1 and 15 for the game, and whoever's game has the highest score out of the 3 games goes into our list of 15 games, which is going to go on the Game Boy Advance. So we'll go through that for 15 rounds. If your game has already been selected and is on the list in any round, then whatever value you've given it, even if you technically win that round, you can't win it because your game's already on the list, so it'll be between the other two players. Whenever we're finished the list, whoever has got the most games on the console is the winner, and they get to select someone else's game to remove from the list and put in one of their own that they didn't get in, or maybe a completely random one that isn't even maybe on their list. And I'm trying to think if there's any other rules there that I'm missing. Oh, your game that you give your maximum score to, 15 points, that one is one that can't be removed by one of the other people. That's like your locked in game. But there is always a chance that might not get onto the system, depending on where you've placed it on your list, if maybe it's already on the system or something. But, I think that's it. If we come across anything else, I'm sure we'll
figure it out
as we go.
Yeah.
So we'll go round. So round 1, our first game. Do you want me to get things kicked off?
Go for it.
My first game was Advanced Wars.
Ooh.
I'm not going to say the score. We'll say our games first, then we'll go around again and I'll say our scores, okay? So I got number 1 for me is Advanced Wars. Greg?
My first one is Super Mario Land 2 on the Game Boy.
The golden coins. 6 golden coins? Can't remember how many there are.
6 golden coins, yeah.
I'm going to go for Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Okay. Now, my Advance Wars, I've given 15.
Hey, I thought you would.
Advance Wars. Greg.
Because I've played this with you before, I was worried that you were gonna come swinging out of the gate because you've lost previous times. But I didn't think you'd go 15 right away. That has thrown me. Super Mario Land 2, I've given 14 to.
Ooh, that's a high
blow. Game. That is a loss.
My sacrificial lamb was only 6 points.
Okay. So the first game to make it onto, and it's a locked one because it's 15 points.
Advance Wars.
Is Advance Wars.
I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
That's a big blow.
Greg's lost a 14-pointer.
Well played.
Greg, number 2.
My next one is probably one of the only RPG series that I ever really got into, and that's Golden Sun.
Ooh.
GBA game.
GBA, yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Tetris for the GB. The original Tetris.
Okay, the original Tetris. Yeah, it's got to be on there, yeah? We'll find out. My number 2 is F1 Race, which I used to love. When you bought that game, it came with a multi-tap as well, so you could play 4 players.
Is that the one before Nigel Mansell's World Championship or after it?
Yeah,
it's before, isn't it?
I believe it's the first
top
F1
down
kind of license game. No, it was from behind. It was.
Is it really?
Was, third person. You could see your car as you shifted around the line-drawn tracks.
So this was original Game Boy then, yeah?
Yeah, that was original Game Boy.
Nice.
Yeah.
I did quite like Nigel Mansell, but I've never played this.
So, Greg, your points.
So Golden Sun I'd given 10 points to.
Nick, Tetris.
Another sacrifice, 2 points.
And you have sacrificed them to F1 race that I gave 13 points
Jesus
to.
Oh dear.
I have come swinging out of the gates.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
I'm not pleased with that addition, to be honest.
Well, I'm well happy. And Nick, you're going to start us on round 3 then.
I'm going to put Super Mario Advance on the list, which was the first Game Boy Advance game I got. Now, I chose this one over Advance 2 and Advance 3 and Advance 4 because I feel like Super Mario World and Super Mario World 2 are perfectly fine on the SNES. Super Mario Bros. 3 is the All-Stars version is better, but it's still playable on the NES, and I personally hate Super Mario Bros. 2 on the NES. I much prefer the 16-bit version, so I've included this one.
So my number 3 is Link's Awakening, Legend of Zelda, obviously. Yeah, I love that portable. Basically, it was like living through that kind of Link to the Past again, yeah, and just in a portable form. Great little Zelda game.
I'm hoping that's your sacrificial lamb. Mine is a game that I actually didn't play until the 3DS Ambassador Scheme, and like visually and stuff, it wasn't really that appealing, but like I played it one day and just really, really got into it and loved it. Mario vs. Donkey Kong on the GBA.
Yeah, that was good. I played on the 3DS when the Ambassador program gave us all those free GBA games. So Nick, what did you score yours?
I only gave Super Mario Advance a 5.
I gave Link's Awakening, swinging out of the gates, a 12.
Well, I'm glad we're taking that one down. Mario vs. Donkey Kong is 13 points.
Ooh.
Okay.
This is detailed.
So what is that? Lee with 2 and Greg with 1?
Greg with 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So round 4 I'm starting, and it is an unusual Mario game, but the amount of times I played through this game from start to finish, because it is a short affair, is Super Mario Land. What a soundtrack as well. And I nearly said my points then. I don't say my points. So Super Mario Land is my 4th round. Greg?
I love a wee bit of Super Mario Land. I have one game wrote down here, and I think I've decided to change it, maybe. Like, I had Tetris down, but I mean, I feel like that's the sort of game that would obviously have to be on a Game Boy Micro thing, but I'm going to change it just for a wee bit of variety on the console and put Final Fight 1 on there.
That was a GBA game?
Yes, I think it's just a GBA version of like the first Final Fight, really. It's the only Final Fight game I actually own, and it was decent enough.
How about you, Nick? Round 4.
Super Mario Land 3.
Wario
Land. Because 6 golden coins is great, but this for me was the best Mario Land game. Wario Land, I thought it was fantastic. Lots of backtracking, you can change the levels, lots of secrets to find. Awesome game.
I didn't really like it.
I never played it.
It's great. Give it a go.
Played the first 2.
It's on the 3DS Virtual Console.
I downloaded it. I think with I think my Nintendo, it was maybe on offer there, like for a certain amount of coins one time.
It's like $169. I think you could get it with the coins.
I downloaded it, so that's the first time I played it. And
wow.
No, okay. I didn't really like it, to be honest. Maybe if I'd played it back then, I would have liked it more, but much prefer the first 2 Mario Land games.
Let's see if your game can knock Nick's off the list then, Greg. My Super Mario Land scored 8. Greg.
My game won't be knocking anybody's off. It's 1 I've given.
I am Greg's disappointment. I gave Wario Land 12 points.
There you go. Wario Land. So that was Super Mario Land 3.
But crucially, you didn't give it 15.
Crucially, yeah. Is that the first one that's going then, isn't it, I guess? Okay.
I don't know. F1 races is up there.
Heathens.
Sorry, how many points? 12 was that?
12 points.
Yeah, 12.
Greg, you're going to get us started on round 5.
Round 5. WarioWare. The original Game Boy.
Micro games, mini or
micro
whatever it's
games,
called.
yeah. Mega micro games. Yeah.
Not Twisted, right?
Not Twisted. I think I prefer the original one.
Okay.
Nick.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 on the GBA.
Okay. Didn't play that one.
Excellent.
Nor I, but heard good things.
Yeah. And we've all said it now, and it would need to go on a Game Boy Mini, whatever. It's Tetris. My number 5 round is Tetris. Greg, what did you score yours?
11 points.
Nick.
8. No. Yes, 8.
Just double check. And my Tetris was my sacrificial lamb.
We've all sacrificed Tetris.
See you later, Tetris.
It's funny, we all appreciate what it is, but
Yeah.
we just...
I guess I just assumed you two would have it higher. That's probably why I did it.
I assumed, yeah. I thought I had a funny feeling that we'd all score it low, assuming everybody else would have it higher. Greg, so the game is...
So WarioWare made it in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are we going?
WarioWare. And how many points did you give it?
11.
Okay. Just to see what to get rid of later. On to round 6, Nick.
I'm going to go with The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening.
Ooh, please win. My round 6 is another Legend of Zelda game on the Game Boy, the Minish Cap.
Game Boy Advance, yeah.
Game Boy Advance, sorry, rather. Yes, yeah. Capcom developed Zelda game. Very good.
I just couldn't
Greg.
get into either of those games, really. Like, the top-down Zeldas generally just don't do as much for me. I've selected the best Metroid game on the Game Boy Advance, which is Metroid Zero Mission.
Ah. Okay.
I don't have a Metroid on this list because I've never played a Game Boy version of Metroid ever, so...
I've
Sorry
only
about that.
played the other one, which is Fusion. Yeah. So, who got us started then? Nick.
Me.
What did you score?
It's definitely not going to be Link's Awakening because I gave it 1 point. Just buy the Switch version instead.
Hurrah!
It might be Minish Cap, but I don't think it will be. I scored Minish Cap 6.
Ooh, and Zero Mission I have given 9 points to.
Okay. Happy with that. A little bit of variety. I have a Metroid game on
Yeah.
there.
So, looking at the round so far, I have 2. Greg has 3 taking the lead. Nick languishing in 1 there.
For now.
For now.
You're saving the big boys.
Number 7, and I'll get things started with Gargoyle's Quest. This was... I saw Nick's face there. This was a very good 2D platformer, and much, from my memory anyway, much better than Demon's Quest.
Okay, I
on
believe
the
you.
SNES.
Though to be fair, it wouldn't be hard.
Yeah. Mine was a difficult choice because I almost picked what the name of the game is escaping me at the minute. Konami Crazy Racers.
That
almost
is
picked
thought
that.
of very well, actually. Yes.
Yeah, I would have gone
But
for that.
I went for the other Kart Racer, which is definitely the weakest in the Mario Kart series, but
Fake
it's
news.
still a decent game. So I went Mario Kart Super Circuit.
You've taken the
Can't
words
stand-
right out
I
of my
can't
mouth.
stand Super Circuit.
I was gonna say Super Circuit as well. So do I have to change it now, or can I say the same
No.
one?
We're both going Super Circuit.
Super Circuit. I'm
Right.
gonna go for it.
Right. Gargoyle's Quest, I have given 14.
Oh, for God's sake!
Oh,
Lee.
this is unbelievable. I think
Boys,
we found our
boys,
new...
Go back and play Gargoyle's Quest. I tell you, you love it. Maybe.
Goodbye, Gargoyle's Quest.
Have you given it 15?
14.
No, I'm asking Greg.
Ah, Greg.
No, I haven't. I've given Mario
so-
Kart Super Circuit 4. It's just
Ah,
sore.
4. How much did you, just out of interest, Nick,
I
give
give
your
it-
Super Circuit?
I give it a 7 and Greg a 4. So yeah, Gargoyle's Quest is on the list.
Great game, great game.
This is a very Lee-centric list so far. F1 race, Gargoyle's Quest.
Advance Wars.
I would Advance Wars is okay. I wouldn't be buying this GBA Micro at the moment. I've got to say.
We're only about halfway through though, so let's see what other delights we can have on you. Greg, you're starting round 8.
My starting one is, I can't really remember specifics of the game, but I do remember it being very similar to one of my favourite DS games and my first Castlevania game. So I love Dawn of Sorrow on the DS. Aria of Sorrow on the Game Boy Advance is also really good and stars the same protagonist, Soma Cruz.
Soma Cruz.
So went with Aria of Sorrow.
Nick.
Just before I move on, Mario Kart Super Circuit is better than Mario Kart 64 and better than Super Mario Kart. Just putting it out there. The best of the first 3 entries. I'm going to go with Kirby's Pinball Land, which is the best
underrated.
Yeah, very good
gem,
pinball game.
Yeah. Let's hope then that my number 8, Donkey Kong 94, which was taking the Donkey Kong formula and then turning it into a platform game, basically, with a wide variety of Donkey Kong levels. Fantastically underrated as well, I think. Well, actually, people speak highly of it. I like it. Mm-hmm. I do like this game. Donkey Kong 94 is my number 8. Greg, what did you score?
I've played neither of your games, but I've went with 12 for Castlevania.
I'm happy with Castlevania being on the list. I've never played it. I gave Kirby 3.
And a loss for me, and a big loss actually, being seen as you give a 12, I give Donkey Kong 94 11.
Oh, that's a nice win, that.
Yeah. It's a bad loss.
Nick has lowballed quite a lot so far.
Just waiting for my time, don't worry.
It's a risky strategy.
It is a risky strategy
on the system, but
it's true.
They're probably not at this stage. I doubt you've got F1 race coming.
Right, my next game is Donkey Kong 94.
Great game.
And I will just, I think personally for me, from all of the Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, this is my favourite Game Boy game. Absolutely incredible game. Excellent mechanics.
15.
And I have Metroid Fusion for my 9th round.
For your number 1,
Another great Metroid game on the GBA. Greg?
And I'm throwing a game out here that I haven't actually played on the Game Boy Advance. But if it's anything like the original, then it's one of my favourite games ever. That's Donkey Kong Country.
Okay.
That's one I haven't played either.
On the Game Boy Advance, not on the Game Boy Color, yeah? Donkey Kong Land. I've never played the country games on the Advance either.
I do know like the
land
colour
games
palette and
were
stuff
a
like
bit...
that. Yeah, the colour palette and all, it doesn't look as nice, obviously, as the SNES game, but... I mean, the gameplay's still bound to be there.
Mm-hmm. So I'm guessing you two figured out that Donkey Kong 94 was my 15, and you've sacrificed the game accordingly, right?
Yeah, I have Metroid Fusion. I scored 5.
Okay, I gave Donkey Kong 15. So yeah.
Yeah, and how much did you give yours, Greg?
Donkey Kong Country, I gave 8 points to.
Okay.
So Donkey Kong 94.
Donkey Kong 94, by the way, I got that game with the Super Game Boy for the SNES, and it was one of the first Game Boy games that supported full colour graphics, and it had the little sort of arcade border around the screen. Yeah, so I played that game exclusively on the SNES, and it was If you've never played Donkey Kong 94, I think it was probably the first sort of entry inspiration for the DK versus Mario series, right? Probably.
Yes, definitely. Kind of kickstarted.
It's on the 3DS.
It is. I have it. I have it on the 3DS.
Console. That's right.
Yeah, I have never played it. I've never really looked into getting it around, but I do know that any time I've ever heard anybody mention Donkey Kong 94, they've just been glowing about it. It's
a great game. It's very different from any other Mario game.
So I'm going to get us kicked off for round 10, and mine is a sacrificial lamb because the game's already on the console. It was WarioWare Mega Micro Games.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks to Greg in already, so mine is Devoid.
Hopefully you've lost plenty of points on it too.
Quiet.
For me, This is a game I haven't played. It was just for variety for the system. Mario Tennis, Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
Whatever the subtitle is, I'm not even sure.
Harvest Moon is my choice for the original Game Boy.
Is there a subtitle for that one? Or
Just
is it
Harvest Moon, the original
Just
Harvest Moon. My dad brought it back. He was working in Canada. I don't think it was released in the UK or in Europe. My dad brought it back from Canada when he was working in Canada for a couple of years, and it made me fall in love with the genre, with the farming sim, which I still love to this day. With like Stardew Valley, Rune Factory as well. I played a few times. So yeah, Harvest Moon GB, the original.
Cool. Very cool. WarioWare was another kind of sacrificial lamb. It's a game that I did enjoy, and I scored it 2. So I didn't lose too much of a take a deep breath there. Greg?
Yeah, I've also went 2 for
Wow.
Mario Tennis.
Harvest Moon was my lowest game left, and I gave that a 4.
Okay.
So I'm happy with that inclusion. I'll take a win with a 4.
And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more rounds, because that's the 10th one. And so far, I've got 3 games on there. Greg has 4 games, and Nick, you've caught me up with 3 games
I've got 3 as well.
You have 3,
Okay,
yeah.
excellent.
Super Mario Land 3.
I feel like Nick is going to murder us towards the end here.
Yeah, I got a few low-scoring ones now. If 4 is your lowest there, well, murdered. Round 11, Greg.
Greg first, yeah.
Well, it's pointless because, well, Mario Golf. Again, one I haven't played on the Game Boy Advance.
Nick.
Pokemon trading card game on the Game Boy Color. I think it was
Any good?
I really enjoyed it. Like, I had the cards as a kid when I was 12, 13, 14 years old, and I used to go to competitions, and I won a couple of badges. If you remember Borders Books, the bookshop, they used to have Pokemon tournaments. And the trading card game was just as good as the actual game. Like, you had all I think it was Series 1 and maybe just Series 1, but I want to say Series 1 and 2 cards. And it was an RPG. Go around, collect cards, battle. It was great. I loved it. So that's my choice.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And your choice for probably getting, because my choice for round 11 is also Mario Golf Advance. A game I didn't put too much time in, but I wish they'd go back to the kind of deep RPG mechanics that this had, and and do something like that again on the Switch, please. Nintendo. So, Greg, what did you score?
So
Mario
just
Advance.
just 3 points for me, which is obviously not enough.
And mine is obviously not enough as well, so I'll mention it first. I gave Mario Golf Advance 4 points.
Pokemon trading card game got 9 points.
Wow. Pokemon trading card game. 9 points for Nick. Nick has now drawn it with Greg.
It's me
That
first
doesn't look
now,
good.
isn't it?
Yes.
I'm going to go for the Game & Watch Gallery 2.
Yeah, with the inclusion.
So it's got the originals, Game & Watch games, and then it's got remakes with Mario, Yoshi, Peach, Luigi, and all that. I never actually owned this, but I borrowed it off my friend who had it for the Game Boy Color many times, and yeah, it's very simple. I think there's only 10 or 11 games, or 12 games, sorry, on it, but it's really good fun trying to chase the high scores.
And it's another one in the Virtual Console as well, I believe.
I believe so, yeah. But it's specifically
It
the
is,
second
but
one that
I
I
haven't got
liked best.
Yeah, okay.
I think I played the third, but didn't enjoy the games as much.
Mine is a slight puzzle kind of top-down platformer, which was a Game Boy Advance release game, from what I can remember. It was early days of the Game Boy Advance anyway. Kuru Kuru Kururin. There's like a rotating helicopter, like a rotating stick that you had to time the way you rotate it through certain levels and not hit the edges or electrified fences or whatever you had to get through. Lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lodge
Playing
game,
that,
wasn't
good
it?
memories. Yeah,
I had
sure
that.
it was a
I
lodge
had
game,
that, yeah. It was good fun.
How about you, Greg?
Well, we both picked Mario Golf in the last round, and we both managed to pick Kururin in this round as well.
Marvellous. Nick, you're starting us off on the score in this one, though.
11 points.
You beat me. I had 7 for Kuru.
Yeah, just 5 for me.
I would have been happy with Kuru Kururin on the list, to be honest. But okay.
So what was the game?
Game
give
&
a
Watch
shout out.
Gallery 2.
Game & Watch Gallery 2. Okay,
Takes the lead.
we got it. On to round 13. Me to start, and I have chosen a Mario and Luigi game, and it's the first one, Superstar Saga.
GBA, right?
Which GBA, yes. Very funny writing. Great little RPG.
Never played it.
Nice start. And I never played the remake on the 3DS, but I don't think I would need to. It's very good on the GBA. Greg.
I haven't played it either. Mine is a bit different maybe, but it's one that I find very technically impressive for the Game Boy Advance, and that is V-Rally 3.
Played that as well.
Didn't play myself.
It has cockpit views and all in it, and it's just got 3D graphics and all. It's I thought it was really doing wonders with the Game Boy Advance. Really, didn't think it was possible.
I'm going to throw a curveball. I'm going to include a game called Snoopy's Magic Show.
That is a hell of a curveball.
Which is an original
Wait
Game Boy game.
Wait there. You shouted at me for Gargoyle's Quest, and you're including Snoopy.
Have you played Snoopy's Magic Show? Have you played it?
I haven't.
You might laugh, and it's a terrible idea license game. But go and watch the video on YouTube of it. It's basically a puzzle game, and every puzzle, I think there's 100 or 120 levels, and it's like a Zelda dungeon. Basically, you have a square and you have to move around and collect things, and then move on to the next stage. And it's fantastic. It's such a good game, such a good puzzle game. Decent
this
music.
Sounds like it was on the original Game Boy?
Original Game Boy, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Snoopy's Magic Show.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not a terrible licensed game. It's actually a pretty decent game.
Cool.
And very unique in that. Well, it's a good puzzle game basically, which is what the Game Boy is perfect for.
Round 13, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I gave a 9.
15 points for V-Rally.
15 points.
Oh, that's your 15.
No, Snoopy's Magic Show is gone. Then I gave that 13. So that was pretty high.
Good night,
So that's a big loss as well, yeah.
Good night, sweet
Was that
sleeps.
V-Rally 3? V-Rally 3.
V-Rally 3, yep.
Okay, great.
I'm not sure how well it holds up now.
If it holds up at all.
It looked good back then. So 2 more rounds left, and I have 1, 2, 3. I'm still stuck on 3. Greg has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 each for me and Greg.
And Nick 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, 5 each. You both tie in there. So 2 rounds to sort this all out. And Greg, you're starting us off on round 14.
Okay, the first Game Boy game I ever played, Super Mario Land.
I'm going to go with the Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. I don't know if you'll allow me to have both of them as one game or not, but if you make me choose, I'm going to choose Seasons.
Seasons will do.
Okay.
I
mean, they technically
putting both of them in is
technically they are one game because they're linked in a number of ways. No pun intended. But okay, Seasons. I'll go with Seasons.
My number 14 is also a high-scoring one. I did, and I shouldn't have, obviously. But it's now defunct because Castlevania Aria of Sorrow is already on the console. I scored it 10. Greg? What was your 40s round? Mario Land?
7.
Oracle of Seasons. Also 10.
Oh.
So seeing how Castlevania is already on, does that mean Oracle of Seasons takes it, or
No.
Yep. Oracle of Seasons is in.
Super Mario Land is all. I didn't realise it was already on. No?
hang on, Super Mario Land, the
Super
original?
Mario
No,
Land. It's not on.
It's not
Is
on.
it?
No, it's not. So that is a draw. So the winner of the next round
Gets both
between
games,
you
yeah.
two gets both games in.
Hang on,
No, Nick gave 10.
I gave
He's
10,
he's
not
in.
7.
I only give 7.
Oh, I thought you gave it a 10. Oh, sorry. What am I talking about? Beg your
Nick's
pardon.
is in.
It's me that gave it a 10. Yes. Nick, Oracle of Seasons, is in there. Thank you for clarifying. Greg, you can only draw by winning the next round.
And if we do draw, who decides what game? Or can we each choose a game that gets removed?
That's unfair to Gargoyle's Quest.
And F1
I don't
race.
think I've got. I don't think I'm not even sure if it's possible if I can win with this one, but
Who knows? Who knows?
we'll see. So far, I can't believe none of the Super Mario Land games are in.
I thought Wario Land was on, wasn't it?
Super Mario Land 3 is
for
in
now.
All right, my final game, and probably after Donkey Kong 94, it's the second favourite game that I've got on the Game Boy, and it's Pokemon Gold and Silver.
Mine's a slight weird inclusion because it's not a particularly good game, but I played it a lot back in the day. It is WWF, before they changed it to WWE, WWF Superstars, which only had about six characters, maybe 8 maximum, and there was a lot of punching and hitting rather than wrestling moves, but when I was a kid,
Good stuff.
it was a lot of fun. Yeah. Great.
And I went with Super Mario Advance 2, which is
Super Mario World, isn't it?
Port of Mario World. Yep, can't really go wrong with Mario World.
So, scores. Mine, like I said, was a sacrificial lamb, so I've only given it 3. What about you, Nick?
I gave Pokemon Gold and Silver 14 points.
There you go.
And I've given Super Mario Advance 2 6 points.
So, Pokemon Gold and Silver gets in there. Nick, you have won the Game Boy Advance stroke Game Boy Micro Junior competition. Congratulations. In doing so, you can remove any one of the games that me and Greg, or you can even remove one of your own.
Yeah, could do.
Snoopy.
All right, well,
No,
can you read the list of yours and Greg's games again, just one more time so I can hear them?
Yes, my games were Advance Wars, F1 Race, Gargoyle's Quest. Greg's, because I only had 3. Greg's games were Mario vs. Donkey Kong, WarioWare Incorporated Mega Micro Games, Metroid Zero Mission, Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, and V-Rally 3.
Well,
And just as a pointer, V-Rally was 15.
I know
Can't
it was.
get rid of
I know.
Oh,
I
yes,
remember.
and Advance Wars is a 15.
Well, that's what I'm going to do. Seeing as I would like a racing game on there, so I'm going to remove F1 Race. I apologise, Lee. I think all the other games are, even though I've not played many of them, I know they're all like Aria of Sorrow, Metroid Fusion, or Zero Mission, whichever one it was.
Zero Mission.
Yeah, a Gargoyle's Quest. I know it's usually in lists of the top 20 or 25 games, so that's fine. I'll keep them. I'll probably add then. Do we have a Zelda game or not?
We don't.
Then
So
I'm going to add the
choice
Minish.
between Link's
Oh no, we
Awakening
have
or Minish
Oracle
Cap.
of Seasons, don't we?
Oh yes, we do. Yes, yeah, the
then I
Game Boy
will-
Color game. Yeah.
Then I will add. I think I should probably add Tetris, shouldn't I? To be honest,
If I would have won it, yeah, I
because we all had that, didn't we? So
yeah.
I mean, I kind of would like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 on there, but I guess it's not.
I would rather have Tony Hawk's
I know
Pro
you
Skater
would,
2
yeah.
on there, probably.
But can you imagine Nintendo releasing a Game Boy Micro of any kind of sense without
We've got
Tetris?
Tetris 99 now, so do we really need Tetris on the Game Boy?
I wouldn't release this at all.
I would buy it. I think the list is pretty decent, to be honest. I'm going to do it. I'm going to include Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
Wow.
Something, a bit of variety on there.
Okay, so before we sign off, I'm going to read the full list of our Game Boy Micro Junior. And it is Advance Wars, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Super Mario Land 3 Wario Land, WarioWare Incorporated Mega Micro Games, Metroid Zero Mission, Gargoyle's Quest, Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, Donkey Kong 94, Harvest Moon, the original one on Game Boy, Pokemon Trading Card Game, Game & Watch Gallery 2, V-Rally 3, Oracle of Seasons, that's a Zelda game, and Pokemon Gold and Silver. And Greg is shaking his head.
Not buying it.
I think that's
To
decent.
be honest, it was a struggle. It was a struggle to get 15 games, really, because I'm not actually all that big into the Game Boy or Game Boy Advance, really, so it was difficult to make 15, but you have somehow made my list even worse, so congratulations.
You're welcome. I wonder what our listeners feel. Get onto the N-E Café thread on the N-Europe forums and tell us if you would buy this or how you would make it better.
Or what we've missed, yeah, basically.
Yeah, what we've missed.
What
as well,
criminal mistakes we've made.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give us a like if you've enjoyed our content. You can also check out our other great content on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and the N-E Café podcast from all good podcast providers. Just follow the links in the description below.